I tell you, man, ever since Nintendo stole the IP of Fatal Frame away from us, they've fucking ruined everything. It's just it's just unbelievable. So, I already made a video, that I was excited because they actually finally announced that the Fatal Frame Wii U, which is now called Maiden of the Black Water, was going to be released in North America and Europe, and that was a big deal. Finally, they're going to fucking release it. But then later on, speculation, rumors that it was going to be digital only and all this stuff. And then Europe comes out and has a limited edition. They have all this artwork poster. They have the disc. They have all this nice stuff. Europe gets their stuff. Nintendo of Europe do it well, right? They get it done. It's not an issue, right? And then now it's been confirmed for North America. Fucking NOA's garbage. It confirmed it that it's digital only. This pisses me off. Now, yeah, I'm still gonna get the game because at least we're getting it, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm pissed off. I've heard that the game is like 17 gigabytes. Now, for one, that's already a problem because if you have the basic model, the white Wii U, that only has a max of 8 gigabytes, I think, which is nothing. You have consoles that are 500 gigabytes. 500 gigabytes is the norm. That's like normal default space to me, anyways. You got 500 gigabytes, and then Nintendo has 8 gigabyte baby gigabytes. I mean, when are they gonna get with the times, man? I'm done with Nintendo hardware. This is the last straw. They it's the nail in the coffin. I'm done supporting Nintendo hardware or consoles, anyways. I don't know if they still make good handhelds, and handhelds are still decent, but when it comes to consoles, I mean, I want to say ever since the 64, Nintendo hardware has just been. I mean, sure they have great games. I mean, 64 had some good games. They have some great games. The GameCube has some great games, even though most of those are ports from the Dreamcast and from other things. But it had some decent games. I like the Dreamcast. I mean, it's home to Resident Evil remake, so it's like. But Nintendo, ever since they lost the third party, and it's just Nintendo making games, and there's no games for it really. There's only a handful. It's not Nintendo hardware is just not worth it anymore. Like I used to be against the idea of Nintendo only being a publisher, like only putting out software. And now I kind of agree that it should be that way. I mean, if they only put out software, at least we're getting their games, but we're getting it on consoles or stuff that have all the third party support, and it's not an issue. They're always behind the times when it comes to hardware. They're always behind the times, always. Their hardware's gimmicky now. It's just forget it. So I don't think I'm gonna be purchasing future consoles from Nintendo. The NX don't give a shit, especially when we've heard that it might be digital only. Because you see, they're going digital only, and I'm not for that. I mean, yeah, digital has its benefits, and that physical doesn't have, and physical has the benefits of digital doesn't. It's back and forth, but I prefer physical because at the end of the day, you have the game, you have it in your hand. You can put it in your game, in your disc. You don't need to have a certain amount of space to have it played. You just put it in and you have it forever. It's not like if like the servers went down and you can't play the game or whatever, you don't have to deal with that shit. Basically, digital is like a long time rental. But anyways, I'm going into that whole thing. I'm still gonna buy the game when it comes out. And, well, it's fortunate. It's for me because I have the deluxe version, the 32 gigabytes, and it's not loaded up with stuff. So I'll be able to get the game. But that doesn't change the fact that basic edition users of the Wii U can't download the game at all, and the deluxe users, if they have to either delete stuff if they downloaded a lot of stuff, or they're gonna lose like half their fucking their space, or even more if they have stuff on it, just for this one game. It's ridiculous, Nintendo. It's fucking ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You're stupid, okay? Why the fuck? I understand, it's not worth it to manufacture, but Nintendo of Europe are doing it. Nintendo of Japan are doing it. You don't release a fucking game that's 17 gigabytes on your shitty console hardware fucking space and expect people to be happy about that. You don't do that. It's stupid. This is, I don't have money right now, but I was thinking about pre-ordering the Europe version so I could get the bundle and get the posters and all this other stuff, but um I might have to find another place to do it. And hopefully pre-orders will still be available in the beginning of next month, because I don't have money right now. But apparently the site to do it doesn't ship overseas, so that's pointless. How are you gonna fucking get it? It's pointless. So I have to find a site that will ship overseas for it. But I don't know. I'm very upset, But I'm mixed, because I'm happy that we're still getting it. We're getting it in some shape or form, but it doesn't change the fact that it's digital only. It's fucking bullshit. I shouldn't have to go through that. People shouldn't have to go through that. Digital only. I mean, I can see it wouldn't be as much of a problem. I would still be upset, but it wouldn't be as much of a problem as if we had more space on the consoles, or it wasn't 17 gigabytes. If it was like 5 gigabytes or something, that would be more. But that's how big the game is. So to reassure that I keep the game forever, I'm gonna have to like back it up on an external hard drive or something. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Like, Nintendo of America, like, they've been pissing me off for years. Nintendo of America, they've been pissing me off for years, and this is the final nail in the coffin for me. I'm talking about just NOA, like NOA, the America part of Nintendo is just, they're shit. They want to do the bare minimum. They don't care about anything. It just their ignorance and their attitude. I'm fed up with it. So yeah, not supporting future Nintendo consoles, because to me, the way that it's been for a long time, just I'm tired of getting the boot. I'm trying to support your console. I'm trying to help you out and to make you flourish, and you're spitting on me. So that's the way I see it. I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I mean, if they release like another handheld that's actually good and it gets games, I never get shit on launch, really. Very rarely get stuff on launch. There's no point to get stuff on launch. It's stupid. People that get stuff on launch, I think it's stupid. So there's nothing for the fucking thing, the system. So why are you buying it? So that's it. I just wanted to say my piece on that. I'm mad. I was gonna make more of a big uproar about it, but at least we're getting it. I'll be able to play it, but still not very happy. So yeah, my buddy Robbie over here, Robbie the Bunny from Silent Hill 3, he's gonna take down Nintendo of America because they're shit apparently. So yeah, he's gonna murder you in your sleep. So you better not go to sleep. So what do you have to say about this, Robbie? Fuck NOA. They're shit.